Morning everyone, this is V Project P with you again. So today I want to show you a little the surroundings. As you can see, there's not very much snow left. So the weather is crazy around here. It's like one day it's minus 12, the next day it's plus 3 degrees Celsius, and today it is around minus 1 degrees Celsius. Anyways, there's a lot of interesting stuff that I'm going to do today. So see you at my camp. As you can see, the snow is pretty gone, but it's snowing right now. Yes, maybe you can see it. So maybe it's gonna be white after I'm done with my mission today. So stick with me and find out. Approaching my camp now. Let's just see if it still stands. Let's see how it looks. I guess it's holding quite okay. Everything's intact. My broom as well. Here it is. I guess I don't need much fixing to do. Just a little bit here. There's a little bird. Where are you, bird? There you are. It's a little bird. Yay! The winter decided to come back again. It's snowing pretty well right now, and there is some things that I need to prepare for my next mission. So what I'm going to do now, make a table, and you'll see why do I need it and for what purpose it is. Stick with me to find out. The next part is to ground this into the ground, make it like four sides for my table. So I'm gonna do that. The table will be right here. Yay. I brought some cordage. This is very cheap, used for building, for measuring. It is quite strong, I guess. So I'm gonna just tie these ones with another logs and stack some logs on top. So I'm gonna show you how it's done. Be right back. Alright, this structure is finished. Now all I need to do is just stack some sticks like that, and it should be done. So I'm gonna gather some sticks and be right back. What I'm going to do now is to split this log into half. Try to batoon it. Let's see how it goes. Take another stick and pound the knife through it. It's quite alright. I'm gonna make a lot of these and just put them right there, and this should create me a table. Yay! Table. This is what I used to make it. This is my Fiskars knife. It's an awesome knife actually. It cuts through pretty much everything, and it's very light, and very sharp. This is gonna be my kitchen knife from now on. And of course I use my little axe, a little bit of cordage, and my saw. The saw is pretty good as well. It's light as well. It doesn't use up much space, and it works. It does its job fine. Alright, now I have my table, and I need to make some tools for cooking. So what I'm making now, a little handler to turn everything up if I need to cook it. Alright, just gonna do that and show you when it's done. Well, I made a lot of mess, as you can see, but this is what I made. This is my tool for mixing everything, for tasting it. It's quite alright, and it's gonna be very useful. For now, the main priority is to create fire, and there's been very damp all over for a few days, so everything is wet in here. But I'm gonna find some bark that even if it's wet, it still catches fire quickly. So gonna prepare some dry wood, gonna search for, and this is gonna be my perfect material because it's very dry, and I made a lot of cuts by doing that. So I'm going to find some bark and show you how I create fire. Voila! Alright, the ground and everything is pretty much damp and wet, so I prepared a little bark on the ground. It's kind of wet, but it will catch a flame. And now I need to take out the stuff that I've been keeping in my inside pocket. It's pretty wet, I should say, so I don't think that's gonna be good for creating my fire, but we'll see. And this stuff is pretty dry, so I'm gonna try to use one match and see how it goes. And once it catches the flame, that should be no problem, even though they are all wet. So wish me luck, and I'm gonna try to do that. I guess this will do. It should get the flame rather quickly. So one match is all it takes. Alright, the fire is doing okay. I put the wet logs on top and they just dry up and burn quite well. While my fire is getting me some coal, I'm gonna prepare something very nice, and which is common in Lithuania, in Belarus, Latvia, I guess. This is the dish that I'm making. So first of all, I'm gonna prepare everything. What I have here is onions, potatoes, a little bit of butter, pepper and salt, and of course big mushrooms. It's Baltic champignons, portobello. I guess it's gonna be fine. They're really huge. Just let me show you one. Yep, they're huge. So what I'm gonna do now is prepare everything. Just peel off the onions, peel off the potatoes, and cut everything. So I'm gonna do that. The easy way to take off everything from an onion is to cut one side. Try to take as much as you can right away. Put it in a fire and just search for one place. Just make a cut in there and move your fingers through it. Now when it's done, just cut the other side. There you go. And now it's time to cut everything up. So I'm gonna be cutting this in half and a few millimeters wide. I'm gonna slice it everything up just like that. Okay, now I'm just simply gonna cut it this way to make this kind of little mushrooms. And repeat everything till they're done. So be right back. Now I'm gonna cut some onion. Just make it a cut in half. Put it like that. Just make little cuts. The sharper the knife, the easier it is to cut an onion. So keep that in mind, that this knife is pretty sharp. Yeah, just do it like that. Spin it around and make it little cuts again. It divides into a lot of pieces. These are fine. So repeat that until you're finished. So this is how my pot holder looks. Actually, you see this pot? It's older than me, and I guess it's older than my father. I use it every time. The smoke. I use it every time I go out. It's perfect for making food. So now, let's prepare our dish. What I have here is a little bit of oil. You just pour it in. Not much. Maybe 5 tablespoons, 4. And just wait for it to boil. Once it comes to a boil, just pour the onions and the mushroom inside the oil. Just like that. And while my mushrooms are cooking, I'm gonna peel some potatoes and make them into little cuts as well. So I'm gonna do that. All right, let's cut some potatoes. Well, I guess this table really does its job because I can put everything I need in there. So once again, cut it in half, make it into these like fry length, and make it squares again. Not too small, leave it a little bigger. They should look something like that. And repeat the process until you have all your potatoes cut. All right, this is cooking fine. They're gonna shrunk in size, so it's not gonna be that much actually. It's just a lot. It just looks a lot at the beginning, but it's gonna dry out all the moisture from them, so they're gonna be very, very small. That's all right. It's actually very hot even in here. I can't hold my hand for long, so this works perfectly. I'm starting to get a little bit of hunger inside of me, so I'm gonna make things faster. Just put it right on cold, and it's getting very shrunk and very fast. So it's alright, just mix it a little. And I guess now it's the time to put in some salt and some pepper. So I'm gonna do that. I made a mix. So what I'm doing is just mixing everything up, the pepper and the salt. So it's nice and mixed. And just pour it in. You don't want to put too much. And always mix. Mix it a little. I guess that's enough for now. It should look like that once you want it to take it off. Actually, you can make this in an instant, just needed another pot. But I have one and it's not a problem for me. So I'm gonna take this one out and pour some water inside for it to boil. Right, so now you pour in some water. Wait for it to boil and then put in the potatoes. All right, once the potatoes are ready, you can taste one. They should be very soft. So what you're doing now, take a little the smoke, take some water out. Jesus, oh. The smoke is in my eyes. It's all right. Just take out some water, leave some inside so it's not completely gone. And put it back. Now you squash the potatoes like that. Just a little bit, not too much. You don't need to do that for long. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, and now pour your mushrooms and onions inside here. Just mix it well. and add some butter. They always say you cannot ruin the potato mash with butter, so that should do it. That should be enough. And there is one more thing that I didn't show you or didn't tell you about, what needs to be put inside as well. So I'm just gonna mix a little and gonna show you what the last ingredient is. All right, the time has come. This is a cream of 35% fat. You know, it's the toppings for, I don't know, some cakes or anything. This is pretty easy. 200 milliliters. Now mix everything well. You should keep doing that until the moisture evaporates, the potatoes mashes a little bit, and I'm gonna show you when it's done. So all right, I guess it's looking something like this, and it's completely done now. So I'm gonna take it out of the fire and leave it to cool off for a few minutes. Yep. All right, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's complete. It looks like that. This should be for 3 people at least, and it tastes amazing. Just gonna try some. It's amazing. Every taste of every ingredient that I put in has blended perfectly. There's not too much salt, not too much pepper. Everything has its taste. Everything is left in there. The cream that I put in covers everything up and binds them together. So it creates amazing taste. All right. I kind of finished it all by myself. I guess I was really hungry. So yes, this was that kind of day. I actually had my table set up. I made some tools for me, and I cooked a great meal. So next time I guess I will be making another one. Something that it's not that easy to make, but it tastes absolutely amazing. And I guess that's my content for now. Until I'm ready to go out to the real woods, I'm gonna go here sometimes. I'm gonna bake something, cook something. I will figure some very interesting things that can be eaten. We'll use other methods as well. And yep, today was a nice day. It snowed in the morning. There wasn't any snow before. Now there is a little, but it's warm. It's like 3 degrees Celsius, 2 to 3. But overall, it was a great trip. Right behind my camp there is a pond, so I'm gonna take some water from it and gonna destroy my fire. I'm taking this and on the same time it's gonna get cleaned. So I'm gonna put some water inside. Yeah, there it is. It's not looking too good, but it should do it. All right, back to the camp. So that's it. That's all for today. I'm gonna create some more amazing foods for you guys. Be sure to leave a like or subscribe. Thank you for watching. Till next time, see you guys.